Okay, here we are. Keychron S1, 75% mechanical keyboard. Wanted to share my opinions with you. I have a lot of feelings here. I have the Keychron K3 here. I love this keyboard. I think this is great. It's super slim, very portable. Obviously, I switched the keycaps out from the ones that came with it, but we're not talking about the K3 here today. We're talking about the S1. I mean, let's just show you the board. It looks exactly the same, right? I mean, here, there's the K3 and there's the S1. It's the same board. These are the same. These are the same. All the same function buttons. Everything here is the same. They did make a few updates. If we flip it over, you can see that we don't have flip out feet on the S1. It comes with these rubber feet. And here, I'll show you. I really struggled with these rubber feet when I was trying to put them on, and I don't really care for them. I do like these flip out feet better. So this is exactly what I was used to with the K3, but the weight is a huge difference. Let's check out the weight. So the weight is at least double. I'll show you the weight here on the screen. This is so much heavier. But again, same form factor, exactly what I was used to using my K3 a lot. The thing that is the main difference with this keyboard versus this keyboard are the stabilizers. I'm going to take off the enter key here and the enter key here. And let's see if this will pick it up with the light. It's really hard because these are black, but here, these are all lined up perfectly. The holes for the switch and the holes for the stabilizer are straight across. And here, the holes for the stabilizers are just a little bit offset, which means you can only use specific keycap sets with this older low profile board. To me, that's the main difference with this update. At least the main positive difference. The thing that is interesting about the weight is it just makes it much less portable of a board. This seems like something that's just going to be at my desk all the time. I don't think this is something that I'm going to be taking with me to the office even. This is just more like, if you remember the Q11 that I had, that split mechanical keyboard, this is really kind of the same construction as that, just the way that it's built, and it's one big heavy piece. I do like that about it, but it's pretending to be something that is not, as far as I'm concerned, so I don't really care for that. Here, I'm going to take some of the keycaps off, and we're going to show you something else that I don't really like about this board. I pull these keycaps straight off, and the switch comes with it half the time. It's just not really efficient. And then every time I gotta, there. So, don't really care for that. The aluminum construction, again, is really nice. I like that, but I think that this might be better off if it portrayed itself to be a home board and came with regular profile keycaps. It's not a low profile travel board. This is a home board. There's no battery. The weight of it, you wouldn't want to take it. This weighs more than my computer. I'm not going to take this with me anywhere. When I took it apart, I saw a little piece of foam in there here that I guess would help to deadening some of that noise because it's all aluminum. These are the kind that I have. We've got the red, the brown, and the blue, and they're just like your regular switches, except they're the low profile kind. They're just smaller. The pins on low profile switches are in a slightly different spot than they are on a regular profile switch. I don't know if that will pick up, but these pins are in different spots. So You can't use them interchangeably on a board. You can't use regular profile switches on a low profile board and vice versa. This board does have the Win Mac switch here on the back, so you can switch it between Windows and Mac. But again, when I first opened this, I was really shocked that there wasn't the Bluetooth cable option here. I really expected this to be a battery board, but they threw me for a loop with that. I guess you don't need to have a battery board. It's not a prerequisite, but it just seems like it's a travel board. I don't really care for the rubber feet. I tried to take these off and really struggled with it for a long time. I thought that I was going to break this. Here, check some of this footage here in fast motion as I was working on getting these feet off. I just couldn't do it. And here, as I'm trying to do it myself, I can't do it. So I had to end up using the keycap puller to get that thing off of there. And as I took it off, I was feeling like if this is something that you were doing on a regular basis, if you were often switching these feet around, how long is it going to take until these little nubbins here break off and they don't go into the board anymore? So, like so many other boards, you can do a few things to personalize this. You can switch out the different switches if you want to do some different feeling or sound to it. You can switch out the keycaps, so it's much easier than it was on the previous low profile boards from Keychron. You could add maybe a little bit of additional sound dampening inside of here, but the foam is pretty compressed already, so I don't know how much room there would be for an actual piece of foam, but maybe some, I don't know, some real light batting or something like that. Overall, I don't really recommend this board over one of the Keychron K boards or even a K Pro. I have the K11 Pro. The K11 Pro is also low profile with this aluminum body here, but it's not pretending to be something it's not. It's got this plastic bottom, it's got these adjustable feet, which is great, and we have a battery on the back, so we could do Bluetooth or cable. I really appreciate that aspect of it. Personally, if I were to buy if I'm gonna buy one of these boards, I'm gonna buy either a Pro Series board right up here, or I'm gonna buy just the regular K Series board right here. I don't see the point in paying all the extra money for this board when I feel like I'm losing some functionality here. There's no battery. It's not really portable because of the weight, just really hard to carry it everywhere. The price to me isn't worth the payoff, and the lack of adjustable feet. There's 4 reasons right there why I'd rather have this or this over this any day. Take my opinion with a grain of salt, at least. Everyone's opinions are different, but I just feel like I've got a lot of experience here with these low profile boards. I'm not trying to flex too much, but I've got these 3 right in front of me, and then I also have the K7, which is a smaller version of this, just without the F row up here. This is 3rd on my list as far as the one that I want to use. If you have any comments, if you have any arguments with what I believe, please, let's get the argument started. I love it. Share some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know about your experiences with the S1. I know I'm not the only one that has this board, so please, let's get this conversation going. That's what this is all about. I like the community that we have here on YouTube when it comes to keyboards. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for your time, guys. I always appreciate you stopping by. Have a great day. Talk to you next time. didn't let me finish.